Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so in that session, what we will do, we will deploy a BigFix server. Okay, then we will configure few things and we will see how to patch the devices with BigFix console. Okay, so for the same, what we have to do, we have to
Okay.
install a setup file which is BigFix version 9.5, which is for educational purpose. Okay, current release is 10.5, so we can always in the production we will always go with the latest version only, but for educational purpose that is fine, because for the latest release we need to pay something to BigFix which we do not want to pay right now. Okay, so
Okay.
anyway, what we have to do, we have to install that setup file. So it is a simple installer, just open it or run it, click yes, and here it is the language, that is fine. Now it will install some of the prerequisites and it will check for the installation. Now this is the installation generator, so that is fine, click on next. Now it is asking, like, which type of installation do you want, production or elevation. So we right now we will use evaluation version only. Why? Because we do not want to pay anything to BigFix. In to production we will have to provide an authorization or license key, which we do not have right now. We have trial version which can support up to 1,000 clients, as you can see on the screen, and it is valid for 30 days only. Okay, so we will go with first
Yeah.
one. Okay, but whenever we will deploy that thing in production, we will definitely select the production, and it in the production it can support more than up to 25 thousand of clients with single console, or even more than that. Okay, so right now I have
Okay.
to select first one, click on next. As usual, we have to accept the license. If you want, you can read number of terms and conditions was over there, so I accept, click on next. Now it is asking for a type of installation. So as we do not have any separate SQL server, so we will go with Express version only. If you have separate database server in your organization, in that case you can select the manual installation. But after manual installation, you have to connect your BigFix server with the database like SQL database or whatever you are using in your organization. Okay, so we will go with Express, click on next. Oh ho 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 ho. SQL Server required .NET 3.5. So what I have to do, I have to install that thing.
Download it.
We can try from here as well. I forgot it. Anyway, click on next, then next, then next. .NET 3.5 is here. Click on next. But for the same, I have to provide the path. So what I have to do, I have to mount the ISO media of server 2019. That is fine. Now I have to open this into that server, into the support, then not into the support sources, then XXX. I have to copy that path and I have to specify alternate path. So why I'm doing this? Because that .NET 3.5 package is already there in my ISO media. I have two ways to install it. First one with the local media and second one is with the internet. Okay, so if we continue with the internet, so it will take some time, correct? So this is a local installation that I just did, so it will take a while. We might have to relaunch the installation if it asks for reboot. It may ask for reboot. So how familiar you are with Windows Server 2019 or Active Directory Console or DSCP or DNS? How familiar you are with all those terms? Buddy, I'm asking to you. Atul, I think you are on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Please do not unmute, means mute yourself again and again. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So what I was asking is that how familiar you are with the Active Directory, DSCP, DNS, and Windows Server 2019 or 2022. How familiar you are with those terms?
Actually, I lost so many things, but I learned about uh, past week about that Active Directory and again.
Mm-hmm.
I made them on my office PC,
Mm-hmm.
like make a baking Active Directory and
Mm-hmm.
DHCP configuration and all, and making DNS.
Okay. So if you have any doubt on in those, please let me know. Okay, I will guide you.
Yeah.
These are not
Okay.
the complicated thing, but practice is always required, correct? So number of
Yeah.
things are there. That is not an issue. So it is almost done. The feature installation. Uh, okay, installation succeeded as you can see on the screen, correct?
Yeah.
So we can close it right now. Now just go back to the previous screen. Now it is asking, click OK. So what we can do, let me cancel this installer right now. And because this we will get error again, so let me reboot that server for a time, because if we try relaunching the BigFix server installer, then it will again prompt us to reboot your PC. So that is the reason why I rebooted it now. Okay, so my screen is clearly visible to you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Our server is almost started. Let me enter the password here. Mahesh Singh is a domain user. Okay, it is not the local user. Okay,
Mhm.
so let me cancel it. Now what we can do, we can again open it. Now click yes. Again it is generating the installation file, so let's wait for it. Click on next, then again evolution. I accept. Click on next. We will go with the express installation. Okay, so here are the things, like you know as you can see here, the IP address of this local server is 20.124, and this is a port number. Okay, please do remember that particular port number which needs to be open into the firewall. So with that installer, that will automatically open in our firewall. But this is an important port number, and it may ask you, means any interviewer will ask you what is the port number for BigFix communication bit has been used. So you have to remember it is 52311. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here to allow all the components IBM to communicate, please provide the IP address of the server. So here what I will do, I need to check my local IP address, that is 10.52, because I do not want that particular installer to communicate outside of my network, because 20.134 is my broadband IP address. Okay, it is getting that IP address from my uh, broadband router. So again, let me cross verify 10.52, and same I have entered here. It is 10.52. That is fine. Click on next. Now it is asking us for a few of the details. So my name is Mahesh, and it's asking for the email address. So let me enter here, support at the rate techmtech.com, and my organization is tech no techmtech. Okay, so these are the basic details that you have to fill out. Okay, in your case those details may be different. So now it is asking to set a password for BigFix console. Okay, so Let me set the password. It's up to you. You can set any password, whatever you want. Click on next. So now it is creating the site key. It will install the SQL Express. It will take much time to install all the repository. It will install the SQL server. Number of things will be there. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to wait.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
In a meantime, we can check where it is. Okay. In a meantime, we can check if I open the taskbar, then into the performance. Okay. So far, it is downloading nothing, but it will download soon. As you can see, no, my network utilization is 000 kbps. That means right now it is installing the things locally only. Okay, so right now I have allocated only 2 GB of RAM to that server, and in production we have to increase it because SQL server will be going to deploy with that installer. So after reboot, what I will do, I will change memory from 2 GB to 6 GB. Okay.
Okay.
So in a meantime, what we can do, we can power on that client machine on which we have to perform the practicals like how to patch and how to update the applications with the BigFix console, how to deploy BigFix client. Okay, those kind of
Yeah.
activities we have to perform. So what I will do in my Win 10 machine, let me log in here again with my credentials. Then okay, so let me show you. This is the fresh machine that I have created. What I did, I just joined that machine into the domain, which is techmtech.com. Nothing else I did. Okay. So as you can see here, it's
Yeah.
a Windows 10. This is fully qualified domain name, which is win10.techmtech.com. This is a processor that I'm using right now, i5, and that is a memory which I installed on that virtual machine. Like I have allocated 2 GB of RAM to that particular machine, and it is a 64-bit operating system. So what I did, I just created one virtual machine with Windows 10 operating system, and I have joined that virtual machine into the domain, and I have logged in into that virtual machine with the domain user account, which is Mahesh Singh. As you can see here, this is my domain user account. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me minimize this, and we can go back to that server. It will take some time for sure. Memory utilization is getting increases. Now it's 1.7 GB use. So okay, 85% are utilizing right now. Actually, I forgot to increase the memory. That is the reason. Anyway, I will increase it after that installation. Like installation will be fine, but some slowness will be there. Okay. So
Yeah.
anyway, now we are in mid of that. So right now we cannot upgrade it. Correct. So what we can do, I can do one thing like for your demonstration perspective, what I can do, let me open Google Chrome in my local machine, and what we will do, we will download older version of Chrome. Okay. This is for the demonstration purpose only. Just suppose what I am trying to do, we will install older version of Google Chrome in that Windows 10 machine. Okay. Then our BigFix client will scan that particular machine like which software is running outdated, correct? In that way, it will detect Google
Okay.
Chrome is outdated, and we will patch that Google Chrome with BigFix console only. Okay, so without internet. Why? Because as you can see here, there is no internet connectivity I have given to my Windows 10 machine. Okay, because
Yeah.
it is connected in to LAN. Okay, that is local area network. So Let me check any older version if it is available to download. Okay, what is the current release? Let me check in my web browser into the help about current release is 90 point, what is it? 90.00, correct? Okay, so we have, okay, let me download 80.0. Have you got the point now why I am downloading that older version?
Yeah. Then it will show the notification that version is up to, like older one or something.
Correct. Even we can update the entire Windows, but it will be very data hungry. Like, if I go to update entire operating system, which I have installed on that virtual machine, so it may consume data more than 5 GB or maybe more than that actually. So that is the reason. But I will let you know how to do that. This is not that much quite complicated. So let me locate it. So this is an installer that we have got. Let me copy that. And what will do, I will copy it here in Windows 10 machine. And this is the offline installer because this particular machine is not connected to internet, and that is my intentional only. I have not given internet access to that Windows 10 machine. Why? Because we have to patch that particular machine with BigFix server. Our BigFix server have access to internet, correct?
Yeah.
So whatever the updated files, all those files will be available in our BigFix server, and with the help of BigFix server, we will patch all the systems which are connected into our network. So this is for Windows only, but what we will do in upcoming sessions, we will create one Linux machine and we will create one uh, Mac machine as well. Okay. Do you have Mac users in your organization?
No, only Windows.
Okay. So if you have only, there is no Linux users,
No,
that will be fine for you if you
but
have.
we will do that for learning purpose.
Yeah. Once I will deploy the infra for you. Okay. I will. Okay. So if I click
Yeah.
about help here, so as you can see, okay, this is the outdated version, correct? And this machine do not
Yeah.
have internet, so it will not going to auto update, correct? So
Yeah.
look, if I Google here like google.com, it will show there is no internet access. I'm not sure why it is not showing. Google.com. Okay, here it is. So we have got this game. I'm not sure. Okay, we have got this game. Have you ever played this?
Yeah.
Even I used to play that
Not.
particular game in my mobile as well. Whenever I get bored, I put my cell phone on flight mode, then I will play. Okay, it is over now. Okay, anyway. So that means our Windows 10 machine do not have any internet access, correct?
Yeah.
So, but it will take some time for sure. Okay, our installation is finished now. So this is our first console, and that is a guide like BigFix installation guide. Okay. So this is a welcome
Yeah.
message you can read. And in a meantime, if you can see here, now it is using my internet, like it is downloading things in background, correct?
Mhm. Yeah.
So this is a welcome message. If you want to read, you can read. I have read it multiple times, so it is a kind of greeting only. So now in the second one, what it is asking? It is asking to install or upgrade IBM client, BigFix client. Okay. So when I click here, it will ask me like, with that particular, let me click on yes here. So With that particular client, what we will do with that particular client, we can remotely install IBM BigFix client to end users. Like just suppose this is the only single application, like this is the only single machine in our network so far. Okay, so what we can do,
Yeah.
we can easily copy that 10 MB of setup files and we can easily install in that particular machine manually. We can do that. But if we have more than 1000 of systems in our organization, so it is not possible for an IT engineer to reach out each and every computer and to install the setup file manually, correct?
Yeah.
Just suppose if you have a huge IT team, okay, and you are sending each and every IT guy to physical computers to install that client manually, so there may be chances are there, like your engineer can forget or some human error should be there, correct? So to avoid all those kind of errors,
Yeah.
what we will do, we can directly install that client with that console into all the end user computers which are connected into our network. So how we can do that? Just click here. Now it is asking in which computer you want to install IBM BigFix client. So we have simple things here. We can search our Active Directory, and with the Active Directory, we can easily get the list of all the computers which are connected into our domain. Got it? As we
Yeah.
have joined Windows 10 BigFix both, correct? So let me
Yes.
click next. So now it is asking for a username. Like please provide your domain account user. So my domain account user is m.sing. With the same user, I have logged into that system. That is the reason why it has picked that username. So let me show you here. I have logged in here with Mahesh Singh, okay? And the logon name is m.sing. So what I have to do, I have to enter the password of this domain user account, okay? So one
Yeah.
more thing, that particular user account which you are using, it should be a member of administrator group, okay? So if I can show you here into my Active Directory console, and if I open Active Directory users and computers and into the users, you can see where is the Mahesh Singh. Let me locate it. Yeah, here is the user. If I click on properties, so as you can see here, this is my username. That is fine. If I click on member of, so this particular user is a part of administrator. Okay. In that way, I
Yeah.
will be able to perform administrative tasks on all the computers which are connected into my network. Got it?
Yeah.
So now I have entered my password. Click on next. So as you can see here, my domain is getting listed here. In your case, domain may be different. It's for your company or for your organization, whatever it could be. Okay. So when I expand that
Mm.
domain, so that is fine. I have to select Techmtech only. Click on next. Now, whatever the computers which are joined into my network, those computers are getting listed here. Got it? As you can see, DC is my domain controller. This one, BigFix is the BigFix
Yeah.
server on which we are working. DDC
Mhm.
is a separate machine. Please, this machine is turned off and it is for Citrix. So we are not going to use that machine. Okay. So let me drag this down. This is not for you. Okay. And the
Okay.
fourth machine we have Windows 10. So as you can see here on the status tab, you can see there is no client installed in our Windows 10 machine, like no BigFix client is installed. Correct. So what we will do, we will install BigFix client into that Windows 10 machine remotely. Means with our BigFix server, we are going to install BigFix client in that Windows 10 machine. Got it?
Yeah.
So let me select that machine, Windows 10. Click on next. So this is my computer. Okay. So when I click on start, it will automatically push the setup file into Windows 10 machine. And after that, we will get, if right now, let me type BigFix here. So as you can see, there is nothing with BigFix in that computer right now. Okay. So
Yeah.
when I click on start, it will push the setup file into our Windows 10 machine, and it will auto install that setup file into the Windows 10 machine. Okay. So let me click on start. So as you can see, file has been copied, and now it is waiting for installation to be finished. Wait for it. And after that, you will get a message like installation. Okay, now it is verifying the installation. As you can see, I'm doing nothing on Windows 10 machine. It is an automated process, as you can see, correct? Now you can see installation is succeeded, correct? Buddy?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. So I hope you
Yeah.
have got,
It's network issues.
I have did nothing on Windows 10 machine manually. I've installed that setup with
Yeah.
single console only. So so listen, this is for you only, like, so far we have only single machine, which is Windows 10, which is connected to network. Okay. So what we did, we have installed that client from that console in with single click. Okay. So just suppose
Yeah.
if you have thousands of computers in your organization, and in that case all those computers will get listed here, what you can do, you can select all those computer in a single click, and you can deploy that package in all the 1,000 computers with a single click. Got it?
Yeah.
So now as you can see, installation is succeeded. Let me click on next, and these are the logs. If you want to see, or you can save those logs, or if you want to install that client into more computers, you can select this. So as you can see now, let me in that way, what you can do, you can look the with the shift and arrow, I have selected all the computers, and what I can do now, I can deploy that client in all the computers with single click, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, because we have already installed that client in our Windows 10 machine. So let me cancel it for now. So now move on to Windows 10 machine, and as I told you, we have installed BigFix client remotely into that machine. So now if I check, if I type BigFix here, you can see earlier that client was not there, correct?
Yeah.
So now it has been installed. If I open it, this is a console. Okay. So this is a very small client which is responsible to scan your computer every time. It will scan each and every computer continuously, okay, at particular interval of time. Okay. Whenever it found any outdated software or any outdated security patch or Windows patch, okay, will be there, it will immediately report you. Like, to whom it will report? It will report to BigFix server. Got it?
Yeah.
So what we did, uh, we have installed BigFix client remotely, and now in the third one, this is a setup folder. This is a path. Okay, please do remember that path. See program files, BigFix, and BES installer. So the client which we have installed on Windows 10 machine is that client. Okay, means if you are
Yeah.
unable to push the client remotely, you can do what you can do, you can copy that client and you can install that client manually. Okay, if you want, but manually we do not prefer as a IT person. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a path. You will get each and every component of BigFix in that path only. Okay, whatever the license you have. Okay, and the servers, whatever you have, you will get each and everything here. So let me close for now. So now on the fourth, we have to launch the console. So as I click on launch console, so as you can see a localhost, so localhost is this server only, because we are accessing that console with the localhost only. So if you are about to access that BigFix console with some another machine, in that case that particular localhost will be changed to the IP address of that server, which is 10.52, correct? Where it is.
Yeah.
Now let me enter the password which I have set earlier. Here we go. Okay, so this is the quite BigFix console. Okay,
Yeah.
so as you can see, okay, let me maximize it for you. Is it visible now clearly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a very simple console of BigFix, and as you can see here, Fixlet and task. So basically, Fixlet and task are the patches or the software updates for the computers which has been connected into network. Okay, and all those Fixlet and task will automatically get downloaded over the cloud or from the SCL BigFix server. So far we are getting only we are getting zero, correct? So it will
Yeah.
consume more than 5 to 10 GB of data, and it will get downloaded in upcoming 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so it will take some time to get downloaded. Okay, once those will get downloaded from our SCL server, those will get listed here. So as you can see, it is consuming my bandwidth, so it will get downloaded anyway. Also, I have to increase the memory, that I will do that. And as you can see, something is running in background. That is the reason why it is utilizing 92% of my CPU. Okay,
Yeah.
so now coming to the point here into the computers. As you can see, so far we have two computers connected into our domain. First one is BigFix and second one is Windows 10. So if I click on that Windows 10 machine, if I open it, you will get the basic details of that Windows 10 machine, like on which operating system it is running, what CPU it has, that is the DNS, the IP address, IPv6, and last reported means when that particular client is communicated with the BigFix server. Which client? This client, this one, correct?
Yeah.
This one which we have installed in our Windows 10 machine. Okay, so that continuously communicates with the BigFix server. Okay, so this is the last time when it has communicated, that is 6:52 a.m. So let's check the time here, 6:55 a.m. in Windows 10 machine. Why it is? Because it is on in UK format, so just forget about the time. Okay. Hmm. And after that you can see the BIOS. Even you can get the hard drive space what it has right now, the RAM, the subnet, the total size of system drive which is 60 GB, and the free system drive right now it is 41 GB. Okay, and even
Yeah.
you will get the name of user, which user is using that machine right now, correct?
Yeah.
And though means this is a part of inventory perspective, like if you want to collect inventory of all the thousand systems, correct? In that way you can easily create a report, or means you can easily export a Excel file with all those details like host name, IP address, and you even including user as well, correct?
Mhm.
So these are the things. And if you want to add some comment, you can add. And let me close this for now. Where it is? Okay, so first we have to wait to get those downloaded. But in the meantime, I can show you some more actions. Like if you select Windows 10 machine, and you can refresh that machine from here. Here is a command, send refresh. Okay, and if I open that particular machine, and multiple things are there, like into the action history, whatever action you have performed, like just suppose if you if you have updated any software, you will get all the history here. Okay, user management, you can see we are using the evolution user, so that is fine for educational purpose. So far we do not have any fixlet and task for this particular machine. Why? because those things are being getting downloaded in the background. So it will take some time, and this is one time download only. Okay, once it will get downloaded into our BigFix server, after that we can easily, we just have to select the softwares which is available in that console, and we have to push those softwares into our end users. Okay, so
Okay.
it will take some download, means it will take some time to download the things. And we have thousands of options available here, but I do not want to explain each and everything to you theoretically. Okay, we have to wait for those fixlet and tasks. Then I will let you know with the practicals, like how to patch the computers. Okay, so
Mm.
let's wait for it. And in the meantime, we can also edit the computer settings if you want to remove or add some uh, relays or the installation files. We can do that from here, and we can, let me open that computer from here. And so far nothing. Okay, actually we have to wait, so no worries, we will wait. Okay buddy, so in that session, uh, what we learn, we have deployed the BigFix server, correct, and we have deployed BigFix client into our end user computer remotely. Okay, and we have learn few things, like I have already shown you the port numbers which are used earlier, how to set up the IP address. Those things we have already covered. If you have any concern, any doubt so far, please ask.
Yeah, not till now, bro.
Okay, no worries. So we have to wait. Actually, I have to keep that machine connected to internet for next 4 hours. Okay, to get those things downloaded. Once those will get downloaded, then we will connect with practicals again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. So if you have any concern, please ask. And I have already sent you one that Word file. Please go through that.
Yeah.
After that, I also have a huge PDF file for you, but there are more than 200 pages in that PDF file. So I do not want to share that PDF file right now. Otherwise, you will get confused if you will go with the theoretical knowledge. So I never believe in theoretical knowledge. We will cover this with the practicals only. Okay. So once
Oh,
practicals will be finished, after that I will share that PDF file to you. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So I hope each and everything what I'm explaining to you is clear. Correct.
Yeah.
So if you have any doubt, please ask. Please do not feel shy while asking the questions. Okay. And
Okay. No, not till now.
okay, so if you have, please you can text me on WhatsApp anytime. I will be there. Okay, and rest of the things I will share those recordings with you as well. Okay, some of those recordings I will upload on my YouTube channel for quality purpose. Not every, but some. Okay, and in that way
Okay.
we will try to cover all the stuff by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So let me check for the download. So just let me know your availability for tomorrow. Are you available tomorrow?
Which time?
In the early morning or in the night after 8 o'clock?
Okay, I will available at the after 8 o'clock.
In the night.
Yeah, in the night.
Okay, buddy. Then I will ping you. Okay. First, okay. What
Okay.
about your hardware actually?
Actually, right now I only have 8 GB of RAM with me and 1 TB of hard disk.
No, hard drive will not work. Nah, yeah, it should be SSD at least actually. If you are going to deploy those things. Yeah, okay, so anyway, because I do not okay, what we will do, once we will finish that class, after that it is your responsibility to deploy the entire infra on your hardware, okay, with your own. if you face, okay, so as you can see on the screen, we have got 17,701 fixed let, correct, so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it may be more than 50,000, so we have to wait. Okay, so please do
Okay.
not worry, we will cover all those things in next classes. Okay, okay buddy, bye.
Okay.
If you have any concern, please let me know. Okay,
Okay.
okay, bye.